Since the tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk, some people have taken disagreement to levels of outright insanity. And where did we see that before? The BLM marches and vandalization. Instead of mourning a human life, instead of showing respect, even if you disagreed with him, you are vandalizing memorials and threatening violence again and trying to commit acts of terror. So here is what happened so far. On September 14th in Phoenix, Arizona, a 19-year-old Ryder Carl stomped on flowers, balloons, and flags at a memorial outside the Turning Point USA's headquarters. He was arrested for criminal damage and disorderly conduct. And then the day before that in Houston, Texas, there was a graffiti reading F. Charlie Kirk that appeared on a highway bridge, and the U.S. Senator Ted Cruz personally painted over it, calling it a hateful garbage. And then on September 14th in Texas, there was a tech student, and I'm not gonna name her because she doesn't deserve that. She was mocking mourners at a campus vigil, shouting profane comments and confronting people. Thankfully, she was arrested for battery, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest and assault. Then on September 15th in Salt Lake City, Utah, two people, again, I'm not going to give them the fame, but attempted to bomb a news van covering Kirk's assassination. They were charged with multiple felonies, including manufacturing or possessing a weapon of mass destruction and attempted aggravated arson. So think about it. You people not just disagreeing with what Charlie said and stood for, you're attacking, destroying, and threatening lives just because you disagree with people mourning Charlie? You are morons, and this is not protesting anything. This is a chaos that is under the pretense of your ideology. And as a legal immigrant to America, let me give you some shocking news. America prides itself on freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of express the disagreement without fear. That's your First Amendment. So if you leftists can't even show respect for the dead, if disagreements are met with vandalism, threats, and attempt of violence, then perhaps we need to experience, you in America need to experience a true oppression, like communism or authoritarian regimes where words are weapons and disagreement is punishable. And this should be a wake-up call. Acting on hatred because you disagree with someone's ideas or even their legacy makes you the opposite of moral. It makes you the opposite of proud. It makes you the enemy of freedom itself. We can debate, we can argue, and we can disagree passionately, but we cannot let anger erase our humanity or destroy our country. As Charlie often said, freedom is meaningless without personal responsibilities.